Welcome, I'm Andrew Goodhead, a young explorer from Johannesburg, South Africa. Follow me as I take you through my adventures. As I travel to most of my adventures on the bicycle, it's time to introduce you to Bertie. Although she is 12 years old, I take good care of her. She is souped up with the latest accessories. Pepper spray for self-defense, a basket in case I find litter en route, and a first aid kit in case I fall. Alright, it's 7 o'clock. And time to start the two-stroke engine and ride the 14 Ks to university. It was the latter half of the sign which caught my eye during an orienteering race. Since I'm a passionate environmentalist, many people suggested I make nature conservation or game ranging as a profession. However, I chose the career which provides the greatest possibility to help the environment. Once I am a civil engineer, I will be able to design developments in harmony with nature and prevent environmental catastrophes from happening, rather than trying to fight against the effects of bad developments. I have just finished my second year of civil and environmental engineering, and am eagerly awaiting my results. Some of the projects we have been exposed to during the year is the Green Roof Project, where the sterile roof of our faculty building was transformed into a garden of indigenous succulents, thus reducing runoff and the need for cooling. The design of a wastewater treatment plant was the highlight, as finally I knew how to rejuvenate the smelly river which flowed through my park. Environmental engineering utilizes cutting-edge technologies and smart green design to make sustainable development a reality. Unfortunately, I have to learn all the old technologies before learning the new cutting-edge ones. Oh man! If I see another formula, I'll die. Time for a lunchtime swim. I love ball games, because in the excitement of watching the ball, you forget all about your tired legs. I play social games of tennis with my brother during the week, and club tennis on the weekends. My favorite place on earth is the garden, for it is here that I am able to keep a constant tab on the dynamic processes of nature. Rather than simply collecting pretty plants for my garden, I try to encourage the biodiversity of both plants and animals. I have built from scraps and installed bat boxes and dead wood piles. Here I am moving a hive which had become a nuisance to a new hive which will be lifted high into a tree and away from our daily activities. I am fascinated watching the day-by-day process of a flower springing from a mere mound of compost and blooming into vivid colors. Food plants and herbs are scattered throughout the garden. They are a delicacy in the kitchen. Due to the holistic approach of recycling dead material in our compost heap and keeping seeds for the following year, the garden is largely self-sufficient. In tune with building wood piles for garden insects, there is a traditional carpenter's saying which says wood is not dead until it is burnt. Joburg is renowned to be the most treed city in the world, and many trees are felled or trimmed. Rather than letting this wood be burned after a tree has been felled, I enjoy processing the wood and making gifts and furniture. Wow! Just imagine how many whistles, boxes, and spinning tops are just waiting to be released from that pile of wood. I have sung as a tenor in choirs for the last 5 years. Here the church choir is practicing the Christmas program. highlight of my week is the 3 hours of ballroom and Latin dancing. Now that's a bargain. Music, exercise, and girls all merged into one activity. Just perfect for a busy explorer. Talking about bargains, nature offers the best one of all. Let's see what she can offer to a love-struck Andy in need of an unforgettable date. Nature smiled a warm, rosy sunset over a dam glassy and clear. All I needed was a boat moored to that pier. Thus, with the help from my brother and friend, I built a customized raft with couch, table for two, music and canoe. It was called the Romanza, a luxury craft. We ate by candlelight, the 3 courses cooked by me. Thus was the most romantic date ever to be. My raft building skills are credited to being a scout since the age of 7. The scout program is aimed at teaching kids valuable skills of leadership, teamwork, and environmental awareness while having fun. Scout activities such as organizing camps, hikes, and building structures offer numerous opportunities for kids to challenge themselves physically and intellectually. After leaving Scouts at the age of 18 and obtaining the Explorer badge, I desired to provide other kids with the same amazing experiences I had benefited from. Thus I have remained active in the movement. Here I am running a fuel efficiency and water quality base as part of a climate change awareness camp. Lord Baden-Powell, the founder of Scouting, left me with the quote, "A scout smiles and whistles under all circumstances." Keeping this close to heart, I have learned that my smile did more to motivate my patrol than the ringmaster's whip could ever have done. Back on my bike again, it's race time. The 94.7 Cycle Challenge is the second largest cycling event in the world, with 27,000 people taking to the streets of Joburg on bicycles. I have cycled this race in the last few years. However, this year I decided to cycle for a cause. My cause was the environment. I built a frame on the back of my bike out of an old bicycle rim and piled 13 kilograms of wood on it. I carried this for almost 100 kilometers. I carried the 13 kilograms as that is the weight of carbon dioxide produced by a 1-liter car driving the same distance. My aim was to raise awareness about the huge burden we are placing on our world by driving cars. I am sure I made a lasting impression on many ignorant motorists, as I also submitted my picture and green message to the local newspaper and social networks. Thanks to the many words of encouragement by fellow cyclists and spectators, I finished the race with a good time of 3 hours and 45 minutes. I am fortunate to have a great family. We all enjoy hiking, especially along the beach. Much credit is owed to my 3 younger siblings and parents for supporting, joining, and taking me on adventures. A final message. An explorer's life is a continual challenge. We face challenges every day in many forms. For most of human history, the challenge has been against the earth, such as fighting against the cold and rain. In most cases, we have been the victors, and the earth, the sorry loser. But the earth is gently telling us she is tired of losing. The challenge we face today should not be against the earth, but against the ignorance and greed of people. After completing the 100 kilometers of the Cycle Challenge, both I and the earth crossed the finish line victorious. A date on the open dam
cycling to university, building green roofs, teaching young scouts, all were challenges which resulted in a better environment and better humans. With the creative mind of today's youth, it is possible to make many more win-win situations. Allow me the opportunity to join forces and forge relationships with other such energetic creative explorers. Allow the seed in my heart to have just a drop of the vitalizing Amazon water. Like the seed which springs forth from a heap of compost and brings life to the future generations, I will bring back the message of Pangaea and spread it to all I meet. It is time to give the Earth her rightful position on the podium alongside human development and growth. It is time to join Michael Horn and the Pangaea Expedition 2012 to explore and learn in the Amazon rainforest, but to act for the whole Earth.